Donny, you started on the pole, you led the whole race, you worked the bottom, 8 career wins here. How was the track tonight?
It was fun. Sure helped to start up there. I mean, to get qualified well, draw that 0. You could be in the front couple rows. It makes a big difference. You're racing with these guys, the best guys in the world. But it was pretty fun racing with David there. He was going to go on the top, and I learned 20 years ago that you ain't going to move that wall, so I wasn't going to mess with it. And I think there's a few breaks in there still from when I broke it 20 years ago. But my car was just very good through the middle and the bottom. Had to kind of play it cautious, pick my way through traffic, and just kind of be as smart as I could. And he had a good run on us there. Stayed with us on the restart and made a good race out of it. But it was definitely a handful.
Well, you answered my next question, why didn't you try the top? But now I know why. I understand this is one of the first places you ever won a sprint car race at, so there must be a lot of history here for you.
Well, this is like coming home, really. I spent a lot of Saturday nights coming here and crashing, wrecking, going fast, going slow. We did a little bit of everything here, but always had a lot of fun. This kind of makes up a little bit for last year. We had a really awesome car, and we're racing with Joe for the win, and ended up in the red flag work area. So you have that some nights, but it's all about tonight. We got the win tonight. This STP team did a great job. Just kept adjusting on the car. We finally got a balance on this race car where we can fine-tune little things and do a lot of learning, and that's how you get ahead. So feel good right now.
2 wins on the weekend. Donny Schatz picks up the win here tonight at Cedar Lake Speedway. David, you worked the top most of the race. Like Donny said, he didn't really dare go up there. He was on the bottom. Did you think about trying the bottom at all during that race?
Obviously Donny's really good on the pedal, and he can run the bottom really well. I had to run where he wasn't. It would be hard to catch him running his line, so I had to try something different. I was really good on the restarts, and I could keep up, but the more I slid my tire, the worse I got. And I just got in line at the end. He did a great job. I got to thank Dennis, Teresa Roth, all my crew guys, Troy, Scotty, Brandon. It's Brandon's birthday tonight, but I couldn't get the win for him, but we got second.
Being able to move around a little bit on the racetrack, how was the top? How was the middle?
1 and 2, I kind of ran everywhere. Entered high, came down low, stayed high. And I thought I was good everywhere there. 3 and 4, I thought I was the best sliding up to the top. But like I said, the more I kept doing it, the more I wore out my tires, and just got worse and worse. So Donny was a better driver, maybe had a little bit better car, but I gave it all I had.
Well, it's got to give you some confidence being able to battle with him for the lead.
Yeah, no, he's on his game. He's got a 60-point lead already this early in the season. That's pretty crazy. But to battle with him and give him a shot there, I did what I could.
Give you some confidence going into next race at Huset's. David Gravel tonight's second place finish. I was watching you, and you had a unique line coming off of turn 2. You actually started diamonding the corner and just shooting to the bottom, and it catapulted you off of turn 2, and you found a lot of speed there.
I found it in the heat, actually. It nearly caught Sammy back, and I thought I'll just save that one to myself. I think that might come in useful later on, and it did. It started off, we had a great race car, and just really want to thank all the boys. Did a great job, and especially our sponsors, American Racing Custom Wheels, and Dan just looks after us so well. And I want to say hi to the guys at home, Peter Gavranich, Bob Gavranich, and thank our sponsors, Earthex, Des Murray, and our engine builder, Brian Morris, and chassis builder, Steve Kent. But, I thought we had a shot at that. Right before that yellow, I passed David, and Donny was right there. And, man, it would have been nice to get up there and tussle with Donny, but I'm sure he had a bit left under his sleeve. But we had some unique lines. Sometimes when you start back, you can come up with these unique lines that you don't find when you're at the front. So, and then I couldn't really use it later because I was trying it. And then Davey Heskins obviously ran a strong, really awesome race. He kind of kept blocking that block, so I had to utilize it and got racing with him. Once it got going, really good. Awesome to get on the podium. Just felt we could have done a little more, but any night you run in the top 3 is a great night. And Cedar Lake is one of the funnest tracks we go to, and we really look forward to it every year. So, great result.
Do you think the cautions hurt you tonight?
If it had been 2 seconds later, it wouldn't have hurt me because I was in front of David, but I got relegated back, which is fine. But look. At sprint car race, there's going to be cautions, but they just come out the wrong time. But, if you're good enough, you would have won. But we had a great race car, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations to Kerry, Madsen on tonight's 3rd place finish here. Send it back up to you, Johnny.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.